guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're here for the first time, my name is Anne, and if you have been here already, welcome back. So for today's video, I'm gonna show you a look using this new palette from Zoeva, which is called the Melody palette. And can we just look at how gorgeous this packaging is? These are the colors, and actually those colors are not really colors that I would normally use. I am more into warm tones, I guess. So that was kind of the reason I wanted to use this palette, to kind of step out of my comfort zone and do something with it, because I've done this before in the past where I just used colors which I would normally not use, and I'm always kind of surprised by how much I like it. So this was kind of to test myself, to see what I could do with it and if I was going to like it, and I actually love how it turned out. I did a kind of sort of purple spring inspired eye look. So yeah, in today's video I'm gonna show you how I created this eye look and also showing the rest of my face makeup. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm gonna do, like always, I feel like I don't even have to explain this anymore, but I'm gonna prime my eyelids. I also have a separate video where I go really in depth on how I prime my eyelids, what is so important about it, and I show like my favorite eyeshadow primers. I will link it down in this video if you want to check it out, and I will also put it in the description bar. So I'm applying the primer all over my eyelid using a P84 brush from Sigma Beauty. And then now I went in with this tape which I bought at Primark, and I think it's kind of the same like just regular sticky tape, but this is supposed to be like makeup tape for your eyeshadow. You can just use sticky tape if you have that at home. I just wanted to try it out. So like I said in my intro, I'm gonna play with this palette from Zoeva, and the first color I'm going in with is this really light color. I'm gonna use this as my transition color, and I'm just gonna blend this all over my crease using a Sigma Beauty, which is the E40, and I'm just gonna keep blending this until I find like that my eyelid is like nicely warmed up. And I think I went back in like 2 or 3 times. That's like how often I normally go in with my eyeshadow. Of course it depends on the eyeshadow, but most of the time it's like around 2 or 3 times. Then now the next color is this more taupey kind of shade. And I'm gonna do like the same thing. I'm just gonna blend this all over my crease, going from the outer corner to the inner corner. And like I said in my intro, like these are not really like the colors I would normally go for, but I always find it like really challenging to just do a look with it, and really often I'm surprised with how much I like it. So I actually just find it really cool to like just step out of my comfort zone and use colors which I normally I just don't use them basically. Then now I'm going in with a darker color to really darken up the crease and the outer V area. I'm kind of doing the same, but trying to really focus at the outer V mostly, because I want like most color payoff to be there. But also, like as you can see me doing right now, I'm also blending it all the way to the inner corner, but like most darkness will be like at the outer V area of my eyelid. Now what I really like about using sticky tape is that it will leave you with like a really sharp edge, which will also make it more easier if you go in with eyeliner, because you can use the line as a guideline for where to place your winged eyeliner. I think this is just a really easy trick. Then I'm going in with this light shimmery shade, and I'm going to use that for the inner corner to kind of give it a pop, but also I'm going in with more colors on the eyelid. And whenever I want to create like a sort of ombre on the eyelid, I always like to start with a light color at the inner corner and then go darker towards the middle part and the outer V area. So that's why I went in with this color, because it's basically the lightest color in the palette and it has like a really nice shimmer. So now for the middle part, I'm taking this purple color, which is really beautiful. I'm using it with my finger because I feel like this gives most color payoff basically. So I'm pressing this all the way over the eyelids. And as you can see, it's really pretty. Like, not really sure if you guys are into purple, but I am really into purple eyeshadow. I feel like if you have like green eyes or if you have green or brown eyes, it's really beautiful. So definitely try it out. You can definitely, if you are a little bit afraid to use purple, you can always start with like light colors and then maybe go like darker next time. Just do what feels good for you. So I applied this all over the eyelid, also went up a little bit higher to really blend it into the crease. And then I went in with a medium brown color and a dark brown color, blending this around the outer V area into the purple. So by doing this, the purple on the eyelid will get a little bit less intense since we're going over it with a blending brush. but that's fine. I wanted it to be like really nicely blended into each other. And now for my eyeliner, I'm gonna use the Maybelline Studio Gel Eyeliner, which is one of my favorite gel eyeliners, and also it's really affordable, so that's really nice. So I'm gonna use this to create that winged liner. When I'm done with my eyeliner, I went in with the P. Louise base, and I'm gonna use this as my concealer to kind of clean up my wing. I know this is originally like an eyeshadow base, so it's maybe a little bit weird that I'm using it as a concealer, but I just really like to use this primer for some reason because it's really smooth, it's not too dry, and I just love to like use it to clean up my eyeliner. Then now for my waterline, I'm using the Bold Waterproof Pencil from Barry M. And then now to smudge out my lower lash line, I'm taking this dark brown color from that Zoeva palette, and I'm first gonna like kind of press it underneath the lower lash line, and then after that smudging my brush back and forth to create like a really nice smoked out lower lash line. But these colors are so beautiful together. It really gives you that like cool tone smoky effect, which I love. And then for the inner corner, I'm taking the light matte color and popping a little bit of that in the inner corner area. Now in today's video, I'm also going to show you the whole foundation and routine and everything. So the first thing I did off camera was apply some face cream. I always use the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched face base. And then for my foundation, I'm going to use the Natasha Denona matte foundation, which is one of my favorite foundations. It's super matte and it has quite a nice coverage. I would say it's like a medium, but definitely like buildable to like a full coverage. But I just love the finish. It makes me look really like I have perfect skin, but not like in a way that I look like I have no emotion, that it looks really dry. I just really love it. It makes my skin look just amazing. Then now for my highlight underneath the eyes, I'm gonna use the Tarte Cosmetics Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light Neutral. Applying this underneath the eyes, on my chin, a little bit above the lips, on my nose and on my forehead. Those are like the places that I normally always highlight. And I recently switched to like a lighter color, which is this one, but before that I always use the shade Light Medium. And now I'm gonna blend this in using a beauty blender. The one I'm using is actually by Tarte Cosmetics. I received it a while ago and I think it's quite a nice brush. It's like really, it's a little bit more stiff in comparison to like the original beauty blender, but I kind of like that. Then now to contour my forehead, I'm going to use the Rich Tarte Cosmetics Shape Tape Concealer. So this is like in a really dark color. And I'm going to use that to contour my jawline and also my forehead. Then after I have contoured my face using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, I'm gonna set everything in place using this loose powder from Cover FX. I'm using that same beauty blender, which is still a little bit damped. And I'm just gonna set my under eyes, my forehead, basically everywhere I applied concealer to kind of lock it in place. Then now I'm gonna finish off the eyes and I use the Roller Lash Mascara from Benefit Cosmetics, one of my current favorite mascaras. I think it really makes my lower lashes super long and I just love how it separates the lashes. I think it's one of the best mascaras out there. And then of course I'm gonna use some fake eyelashes. I'm gonna use these from Lavaa lashes, which are really beautiful. I will put the name in the description bar. And then I'm gonna apply them using some lash glue from House of Lashes, which is my absolute favorite lash glue. I'm using it for years now and it just made the whole eyelash application process a lot easier because it's just an amazing glue. It dries really quickly and this is how my eyes look with the lashes. So the eyes are now finished, so it's time to finish off the rest of my face, and this is actually my favorite part of doing my makeup. Like, I do love doing my eyes, but I always like it when I have my foundation on, my eyes finished, and then I'm gonna do my lips, my blush. I feel like the moment that everything kind of comes together. I think that's like my favorite moment. So I'm gonna first start with something on my lips, and I'm gonna use this lip liner from LA Girl, which is in the number 538. And I'm actually using this mirror which came with the Zoeva collection, which I think is so beautiful, and it just really suits with this background and today's makeup look. Then on top of that, I'm going in with some lipstick, and as you all know, I'm not really a lipstick person. I always go in with liquid lipstick, but I got this new lipstick from Inglot in the number 332, and it looks so beautiful, and I swatched it on the back of my arm, and the texture felt so pigmented and also like matte, but not too matte, just really comfortable. So I want to try out this color today. Okay, I really love this color. I think this is a beautiful nude color. Now that I'm wearing it on my lips, it doesn't feel like a really matte. It's definitely like a satin lipstick. If you don't really like matte lipsticks, you prefer like a lipstick which is a little bit more comfortable, I think you will definitely like this lipstick. I can either like keep it like this because I really love how it looks, but Zoeva also came out with some new lip glosses, and I think they all look so stunning. There are two colors which kind of stand out the most for me, which are these two nude shades. One of them has like a golden glitter in it, and the other one is more like a nude with a really subtle silver sparkle, but it's like really subtle, so you can't barely see it. And the other one has more like an intenser shimmer, so I think I'm going for the intenser one just to see how it looks. And this color is called Fly Away. Now I think it looks really beautiful. However, if I would use this lip gloss again, I would probably use it on top of a liquid lipstick, because the Inglot lipstick is kind of like a creamy lipstick, and now that I applied lip gloss on top of it, it kind of mixed together. So I would like rather use like a liquid lipstick underneath it. So now for my bronzer, I'm gonna use the Benefit Cosmetics Hoolah bronzer. Sometimes this bronzer looks a little bit too dark on me, but I have fake tan on right now. So whenever I use fake tan, it's like the perfect match. And I just really love how sunny it makes my skin look. So to apply this, I'm taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills A19 brush. And I'm first going to use this to contour my cheekbones. And then I'm taking a bigger brush, which is the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill G802. And also applying it on the forehead. Then now to glow my skin, I'm gonna use this highlighter from Makeup Studio in the color Mystic Desert, which is such a beautiful color. I really feel like it makes my skin look really sunny because the color is a little bit more golden, and since I'm going for that sunny look today, I think this would be perfect. And then now for the last step, I'm gonna use this blush from NARS, and this is called the Fireclay. Now, to be honest, I'm not really sure if this is a blush or a bronzer or a highlighter. I think it's like a combination of all of them. But I swatched it with my finger, and I think it looks like a blush if you mix everything. So I'm just gonna try that. I'm just gonna dip my brush in here. And then apply a little bit on the apples of my cheeks. And then now I'm also gonna use a little bit of setting spray. I'm using the Morphe setting mist. I'm gonna use a very tiny amount. And then that's it. This is the finished result. I really hope you all enjoy watching today's video. I really like how it turned out, and I love the subtle purple on the eyelids. I think this is definitely a nice look for spring. And by the way, I am so excited for spring. This is like my favorite season, so it just makes me really happy. And let me know in the comments what kind of video you want to see next. I'm really curious, like what you guys want to see. And yeah, hopefully you all enjoyed. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy. This is really helpful for my YouTube channel, and hopefully I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!